Are the Boston Celtics about to make a game-changing move? With whispers of a confirmed signing that could reshape our lineup, anticipation is at an all-time high. This could be the addition we've all been waiting for to take us to the next level. Stick around as we dive into the details and what this means for our title hopes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all things Celtics. As we dive into the latest happenings surrounding our beloved Boston Celtics, it's hard to ignore the recent drama that unfolded in the league. Giannis Antetokounmpo's impressive 59-point game against the Detroit Pistons has certainly put him in the spotlight, but let's not forget the context leading up to that performance. Just a few days prior, during the Celtics clash with the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis made headlines for all the wrong reasons when he elbowed Jaylen Brown. While his playful antics might have garnered laughs from some, Brown wasn't amused. He called Giannis a child, and frankly, I can't blame him. After all, our focus should be on winning, not on childish games. Nike, of course, couldn't resist chiming in after Giannis's explosive game. Their social media posts seem to poke fun at Brown and elevate Giannis to mythical status. But as a Celtics fan, I have to ask, what does that say about the respect we should have for our players? It's clear that there's some tension brewing between Brown and Nike, given his past criticisms of the brand and their connection to Kyrie Irving. This isn't just about basketball on the court. It's about the relationships and narratives that shape our team's identity. Looking ahead, it's crucial for our Celtics to rally around each other, especially with the playoffs approaching. Jaylen Brown's focus on the game is essential. He needs to channel any frustration from those moments into drive and determination. The chemistry between him and Jason Tatum has been electric this season, and they need to keep that momentum going. If we can maintain that cohesion, we'll have a solid shot at making a deep playoff run. Now, let's talk about the impact of recent performances. The fact that other Nike athletes like Victor Wembanyama and Karl-Anthony Towns also had standout games raises the competitive stakes. It's not just about individual accolades. It's about how our team can rise to the occasion. Brown and Tatum must step up their game, especially against formidable opponents. The NBA is not just about star power, but about teamwork and strategy. Do you think that this rivalry with Giannis and the Bucks will play a pivotal role in our success this season? I, for one, see it as a motivating factor. It's fascinating to think about how these off-court dynamics can affect team morale and performance. Brown's previous experiences with Nike and their questionable practices might fuel a desire to prove himself on the court. There's a narrative there that can either uplift or weigh down our players. I want to believe that our guys will use this as fuel to push harder and deliver for the Celtics faithful. As we move forward, I have to ask, are we seeing the best version of our Celtics? I'm genuinely torn. On one hand, I see immense potential, but I'm also aware of the challenges we face. The playoff picture is getting clearer, and we need to stay focused. The path to victory is never straightforward, and every game counts. So, I want to hear from you. What do you think about these recent developments? Do you believe that this rivalry with the Bucks will ignite a fire in our players, or do you think it could disrupt our chemistry? Let's get a conversation going in the comments. Your insights and opinions matter, and this community thrives on discussion. Latest updates. Kristaps Porzingis is making significant strides in his rehab, and it seems like we might be on the brink of seeing him back on the court. The Celtics recently shared a clip on their X account showcasing Porzingis getting some pre-game work in before the matchup against the Nets. The buzz surrounding him is palpable, and honestly, it feels like the excitement is building among us Celtics fans. When you see him out there practicing, it brings a glimmer of hope to our championship aspirations. For those who might not remember, Porzingis underwent surgery back in June for a torn medial retinaculum in his left leg, and the initial recovery timeline was set at 5 to 6 months. So, seeing him back on the court so soon is a promising sign. It's been a tough road for him, especially after that injury during the playoffs where he still managed to play 16 minutes in the finals against the Mavericks. That shows the kind of warrior he is, always pushing through adversity. Chris Forsberg, NBC's Celtics insider, chimed in saying KP is lurking, and honestly, who wouldn't want a piece of that action? What we're seeing from Porzingis in these warm-ups looks remarkably similar to what we witnessed during the playoffs, and maybe even a notch above that. You can't help but feel the excitement building. This team has already shown its strength with a record of 10-3, and adding a healthy Porzingis to the mix could elevate our chances significantly. Now, let's talk about the implications of Porzingis' potential return. The Celtics have been performing well without him, but imagine the firepower we could unleash once he's back in the lineup. He brings a unique blend of size and skill that can stretch the floor and create mismatches against opposing defenses. The chemistry he can build with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown could be a game changer. And let's be real, we need that dynamic on our side if we're looking to make a deep playoff run. But here's the thing, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you believe bringing him back right away is the best move? I, for one, am a bit torn. On one hand, we desperately want him back to boost our chances. But on the other, rushing him could lead to setbacks. The last thing we want is to see him re-injure himself after all the hard work he's put into his recovery. It's a fine line to walk, and I'm sure the coaching staff is weighing all of this carefully. Porzingis has been traveling with the team, attending games, and soaking up the atmosphere. His presence alone has to be a morale booster for the players and fans alike. It's clear he's committed to coming back stronger than ever, and we all know how much this team needs him. A healthy Porzingis could be the difference maker come playoff time, and that's something we should all be looking forward to. So, I want to hear from you. What are your expectations for Porzingis' return? Are you as excited as I am about the potential impact he can have? And do you think the Celtics should take it slow with him? Or should they lean on him as soon as he's ready? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with your fellow Celtics fans, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any crucial updates. Make sure to activate the notification bell so you get all the latest news right when it drops. Trust me, you won't want to miss a beat as we ride this roller coaster of a season together. Let's keep this conversation going. Celtics Nation, you know what to do.